Hello, all. Today I wanted to talk about what I think is a pretty important topic, which is carnivore and HbA1c. And the reason I want to do this is because I was on a steak and butter gang meeting the other day, and somebody was asking why their HbA1c was higher than expected on a carnivore diet. And I was asked to interject the meeting and explain why HbA1c is actually higher when you are eating a carnivore diet. And to be quite honest, in retrospect, I had given an answer that was not completely accurate. So the reason for this video today is I want to clarify and make clear my thinking, which I slightly adjusted once I realized my own mistake later on. First of all, let's get into what HbA1c is. HbA1c is a measure of your glucose level over time in your bloodstream. And what it actually measures is how much glucose is actually attaching to the red blood cells over time. So it's an accurate measure of the glucose over time because glucose can fluctuate moment to moment, day to day, week to week. But this attachment to the red blood cells over time is fairly consistent. That's why it is considered a better measurement of the glucose in the blood versus the direct blood glucose, which may vary even during the day or even moment to moment. Okay, now I would like to get into why HbA1c can actually be higher and usually is higher in carnivores. When someone is eating a carnivore diet, they are getting very nutrient dense foods. Therefore, all their muscles, all their organs, all their tissues, including the red blood cells, are receiving all the most essential nutrients in completely adequate quantities. So what that means is, with regard to red blood cells, that the red blood cells have all the nutrients that they need for survivability and longevity. So as opposed to maybe a more vegetarian diet where the red blood cells are not receiving all the adequate nutrients that they need and therefore are dying off quicker, or even a regular diet where you're not getting a lot of protein and essential nutrients. In a carnivore diet, the red blood cells are getting all the adequate nutrients that they need, and therefore they are living longer. Their survivability and longevity is longer. Therefore, the time over which glucose can combine to the red blood cell as hemoglobin A1C, HbA1C, is longer. Therefore, the level of HbA1C will often be higher because the red blood cells are living longer. Therefore, the amount of time through which glucose can combine to the red blood cell is longer. Therefore, the HbA1C will be higher than someone who is probably not carnivore and their red blood cells are not living as long. So I hope this clears up this particular question that came up, and look forward to speaking to you all in the next one. Thanks again for listening.